Obviously, we're going to get to some of that. New news. New news is brought to you by American Express. Actually, we're going to get into it right now because this is part of the new news. I don't know if you saw this, Travis, but biggest surprise of potentially the NFL season, A.J. Brown was traded.
Potentially until the other trade happened the same day. I would say this was kind of documented it was going to happen. Everybody had their eyes on it since the draft, really. It sounded like you even knew because you said if the Eagles take a wide receiver in the draft, that means...
It tells you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know for certain, but I think I knew just as well as anybody else that has any type of intuition, has been following football at all, or the Philadelphia Eagles. You can always tell when the way organizations are answering questions, about like, oh, are you guys interested in trading him? Well, we're listening to offers and, we still value the guy, but if there's something there, we might be willing. It's like, okay, so they're shopping him and something's going to happen. And no, I think at the end of the day, it was not a surprise. I think AJ very clearly made it known that, he's been frustrated the last few years. And from everything coming out, it sounds like he wanted and was excited to move on.
It's tough.
And I think it was in everybody's best interest. I mean, at this point, it certainly felt like it was enough of a distraction and had been that way where I think everybody was just kind of done trying to make it work out. And I think, it's a hell of a situation going to.
He's going to be just fine over there in New England, man. Got Drake May throwing him the football, got a great offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Obviously a great head coach. They just got back from playing in the Super Bowl, man. That New England team was already really good, and now they just got arguably one of the best receivers in the league. So
here's the reality. A.J. Brown was not the reason the Eagles offense was not successful this year. He's a very good football player. I don't want to hear all this. Has he lost a step? We're going to find out this year. I think he's going to have a really good year. How does a relationship like this start to falter? It's because you don't have success on the field. You stop executing as a team. You stop executing as players. The Eagles offense had continued to decline as a passing game. The run game stalled out last year with injuries and other things happening. So, execution fuels emotion. When you're not performing, this is the reality of the league. This is the reality of how it goes. Do I wish AJ would have handled it better at times? Yes, but I don't fault him for being frustrated that he wasn't getting what he wanted out of the game and out of playing for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, obviously it's not just him.
He's not the only one frustrated. Here's the reality. They're changing completely what they do. The offense had grown stale. It was at one point very successful. AJ and Jalen didn't have an issue in 2022 when there was the most explosive offense in the NFL.
Yeah.
When they go out in the Super Bowl against you guys, even though we lost, they put up tons of numbers, right?
Yeah.
It only happens once teams start to get a beat. We didn't adjust well. Whatever it is, I don't know whether it's combined with schematics, injuries to the O-line, not running the quarterback. There's all these litany of things that could have caused the Eagles offense to decline over the last 3 years. That's why this has happened. So now they get to try and reinvent themselves into the explosive offense they can be with Sean Mannion. This is a big year for Jalen. It's a big year for the Eagles offense. They just lost one of their best players. They drafted a young kid in Mekhi Lemon who seems like he's the real deal and fits the offense very well. They still have Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert, a great offensive line as long as they're healthy, and Jalen Hurts. They have plenty of guys to work with still. How can they adjust with this new offense? That is the big thing I'm looking forward to. How can Sean Mannion be as a play caller? How can Jalen adjust to being under center, throwing over the middle, all these progressions? There's question marks, but it's also optimism, right? There's hope. We're not just running it back and doing the same thing that we've tried to get right and tried to manufacture over the last 3 seasons. That has clearly not been working. Yeah. And you saw it on the face of A.J. Brown and on Jalen and on other guys because it wasn't manifesting itself. Now we get to see what it looks like with a fresh start offensively. So I'm looking forward to what the Eagles look like. I'm looking forward to seeing what A.J. does in New England. I am. As a fan of football, I can't wait to see what Drake May and he do up in New England with Josh McDaniels.
All right now.
And we get a little joint practice.
Ooh, a little joint practice.
That's right.
Nice.
Patriots and Eagles joint practice.
How about it?
A lot of storylines.
I've never been a part of one of those. I don't know what that is. It is sad to see that there's only one Batman left. Only one Batman left in Philly, and that's Skinny Batman.
And I will say Skinny Batman fits this system very well.
I
think Skinny Batman fits just about every system.
Hey, I was going to say, when you are the system.
Hey, That's one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Hurts quotes right there. All right.
yeah.
Well, that's my overall take is just this is what happens when things kind of decline. Listen, I was here in Philadelphia when they got rid of Andy Reid. I hated when they made that decision because I love Andy. But in hindsight, it was probably best for everybody. Andy got to go start fresh. Certainly has worked out for him in Kansas City. I bet he doesn't regret any of that. It just gets to a point where sometimes this is kind of the nature of it. And go Birds.
Well, there's another trade that I think kind of came out of the blue more than this AJ or Brown one to the Patriots, and that is, either way. Browns traded reigning defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett. That's right. They traded the best defensive player in the league to the Rams. Now, they didn't just trade him for anything. They traded him for Jared Verse, who is a fucking ball player, and a 2027 first-round pick and a 2029 second-round pick, as well as a 2029 third-round pick.
Yes.
They gave up quite a bit for the best defensive player in the league. Do you think this was even?
Do I think it's even? No. I think Cleveland nets out in the better. But the caveat is I think the Rams, it's worth it on their end because they're in this win now mode. They get the best defensive player in the league to come in. What's it best for the future, giving up all these picks and with the money that they're going to have on the salary cap? I don't know. But it is if you go win a Super Bowl. And that's they drafted a quarterback early this year. This is, by all accounts, Matthew Stafford, the reigning MVP, not just defensive MVP of the league, is still on the team. You don't know how much longer you have. This window is closing. That's why I really like the move for both teams. I like it for the Rams because they're like, listen, we're shelling out. We're not holding back. That's how they won the first Super Bowl. They went out and got all these monsters on the defense and on offense, and they decided to, and it hurt them from a salary standpoint in future years, and they had to take a step back, but they're doing something similar here. They're going to go out and get Myles Garrett. He's going to add a ton to the defense, as he does to any defense.
It's going to be interesting to see him in a new uniform, seeing how a nice fresh start with a team and a organization that's had more recent success than the Browns. Yes. I mean, you got the MVP on offense and the defensive player of the year on defense. Man, it sounds like kind of the makeup that they had when they won their last one.
I mean, they were right there last year. And listen, Jared Verse is a great player. Make no mistake about it. This guy is very good.
That son of a buck can play some fucking ball now. And I'm talking about all four quarters, every fucking down. He's playing some fucking ball now. So
we just talked about LA and why I think it makes sense for them. This is why it makes sense for Cleveland. Cleveland's getting one of the best young edge rushers in the league still. Jared Verse is a great player. Now, he doesn't get the same amount of sacks, but he definitely develops pressures. This guy it might be the best bull rushing defensive end in the league. I saw him take 6'9", 365 Jordan Mailata and put him on his back. Do you know how hard that is? And Jordan Mailata, I would tell Jordan, bro, invite the bull rush. You're a monster. You're huge. Nobody's going to be able to run you over. Well, this guy did it. Seriously, if Jared Verse he got 7.5 sacks this last year. If he can develop one finesse move off of that bull rush, he will be easily double-digit sacks every year. Yeah. That's how good this kid is. Yeah. And on top of it, they get a first round, second round, and a third round pick in future years. So I think Cleveland, great move for them. I think great move for LA. I can't wait to watch the Rams. They were right there last year. And Myles Garrett, I mean, Jesus. There's a bunch of people talking too, like, what if AD comes out of retirement? What if it's Myles Garrett and AD on the same side, on the same team, on the same field?
They can't do that, right?
That'd be cheating.
They can't do that.
Right? Roger would have to step in. If I was still playing O-line in the league, I would start a petition. This isn't allowed. What are we doing here?
I'm starting to GoFundMe. Yeah. This isn't allowed. I don't know what we're raising money for, but we're going to put a halt to this.
I mean, those two players on the same team, those were easily the most physically gifted guys I played against.
And the rest of the D line aren't a bunch of slouches. Like, they got some fucking ball players.
We got Fisk. You have inside, you have Kobe Turner, who's a really good player inside. But there's another edge player that they do more of the games with. Byron Young. Thank you, Brandon. The benefit of having a guy like Myles Garrett is it's going to make every team that plays you alter everything they're doing to stop that one player. And that is a major advantage if you're a defensive coordinator. I know Shula, the DC, is freaking licking his chops right now, knowing what he has and how he's going to be able to get after the quarterback with this guy on the team. So, I'm excited to watch all this. Oh, Rams also got Trent McDuffie this offseason and Jalen Watson.
Yeah, they got both of our secondary or both of our starting corners. What's crazy about this is that the Rams, since trading for Matthew Stafford, have actually had 2 first-round picks since 2016. Just 2 first-round picks.
Wow.
And one was Jared Verse, who they just traded, and the other is the kid that they took this year, Ty Simpson.
Well, I mean, this has been Kroenke's model and what these guys have done. Like they believe in getting proven talent and they shell out for it. Yeah. And to be honest, I like it. Like don't get me wrong. I like first round picks too. First round picks are awesome. I love the excitement of having a young, really good player.
Yeah.
But I mean, I also love getting really good players that are going to be great in the league because they have proof of it.
Yeah.
They have been not shy of shelling out to win championships. And that's something I really admire about what the Rams do and how aggressive they are in offseason acquisitions and everything that they do. So this is also not the only last bit of new news for offseason moves. Travis, do you know Nick Herbig? Are you familiar with the name?
Nick Herbig. No, it doesn't ring a bell.
He's now the highest paid NFL player who isn't a starter ever in the history of the NFL. So the main reason I know Nick is because I played with his brother Nate, and I did a workout with Nick one offseason when he was still in college at Wisconsin. This kid's like a fucking goddamn Badger. And I got to give him a shout out because every time he goes on the field.
This is legit? Who
Dude,
is this guy?
He is a backup outside linebacker for the Steelers. He started some games when guys have gotten hurt, but he just flashes and makes plays. I'm telling you, he's a stud. He's a disruptor.
I know exactly who you're talking about. In my mind, he's exactly that. He's a Badger. He's like fucking he's everywhere. And he's smart player. Got the fucking
competitive
motor.
I love the way he plays, man. And I know I'm biased because I know him. I played with his brother.
Yeah, white linebacker. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean.
You're a white backer.
He's a Hawaiian, though, so he doesn't come off white.
It's a white.
He doesn't come off
really?
white.
He's Hawaiian?
Him and his brother grew up, I believe, is either the Big Island or Kauai. They grew up on one of the islands.
There you go.
So.
But he's a white Hawaiian?
I think Herbie said his dad's a redneck, was his exact words. He's like, my dad's a redneck, man. They're both good players.
Congrats to the big dog on making a fucking $100 million. Hell yeah.
We have offensive coordinator news, right? The Eagles got some news coming out with Sean Mannion, but more importantly for Trav, Bieniemy is back with the Chiefs. How we feeling? How we feeling, Trav?
Back in the building. You know, there's just sometimes a guy comes around and you just know you're done fucking around. I think Coach Reed is one of those guys, but even to another degree, the accountability that Eric Bieniemy holds is second to none, man. Just his coaching style, how he practice, how he preaches how to practice for it to translate into the games. It's something I think we've kind of we've missed, and you know, it's not saying that anybody else was not good. We still went out and we won another Super Bowl and all that. We definitely still had the pieces, but at the same time, Bieniemy has this ability to kind of tweak the culture in the right direction. I think this is going to really help us out this year.
You're not the only one that thinks that. Patrick Mahomes and Trey Smith say players unfamiliar with Eric Bieniemy haven't seen the real EB yet. That's right.
No, they haven't. They've gotten a glimpse. But bullets really don't start flying until you fucking pop that ball out and fucking until you roll the balls out in training camp and really dial this thing in and find our 53-man roster.
Yeah, Trey Smith quoted as saying, "Get it together or he'll get you together."
I fucking love it, man. Doggone, it's good to have my guy back in the building, man. Fuck, I can't wait till he motherfucks me, man. I'm like, EB, it's me, your boy.
Yeah,
Come on, baby, it's me.
We're in this together.
Yeah, my name's Travis, not motherfucker. Pat also said that first meeting had me ready to run through a brick wall. It had me ready to go. And that's the thing, man. When you have a guy like Coach EB in the building, man, it's just, every single meeting, you got a little bit more, alertness, because if he calls on you, which he will call on you, you you better be ready or have something to say, man. So it's awesome, man. And I've talked to him briefly on a number of occasions, and he knows how much I'm ready to run through a wall for him this year. And I think everybody's starting to really feel that in the building.
I do love OTAs for that. Like, I feel like OTAs, there's like especially when you've made all these offseason adjustments, it's the first time you get around each other to see how it's all coming together. And obviously these guys are excited to have EB back and all that. But I mean, every team's excited this time of the year. Every team feels like they just made a bunch of moves that's going to help them get through. Jordan Mailata had a great quote about Sean Mannion yesterday. He said, if I was going to make the list of the top 3 smartest people in the Philadelphia Eagles organization, they'd all be Sean Mannion.
Wait. Nice.
I always take a little bit of OTAs with a grain of salt because obviously everybody's excited. We'll really see how it goes. But it is fun when you're back there and you're doing things and you're doing new stuff that you really feel confident about. It's a fun time to be a football player in the NFL. You're seeing new draft picks and guys to finally step on the field with veteran players for the first time. OTAs are always full of a lot of juice and energy.
Hell yeah, baby.
We also have a New Heights Olakai collab. Travis, are you aware of this?
What?
I know.
Listen, I got the Olakai box. I got it right here. But I did not know it was a New Heights collab.
Ooh, these are specific sandals. Everybody knows I'm a sandals, flip-flops guy. They set us up with some exclusive New Heights flip-flops, which we're unboxing for the first time.
What do you got?
Dude, these are their official New Heights line. They got stitching like their football. Stitching like it's a ball.
Look at the grips on these fucking things. Holy shit.
Olakai does not skimp, man. They do it right.
This is premium leather right here. This is nice.
Stitching, New Heights equipment right there. If you want sandals, you want the best sandals in the game.
Oh, God.
I've tried a lot of flip-flops out. I've been down that rabbit hole. Olakai, American company out there on the Hawaiian Islands. They do a fantastic job. And I think they nailed it with this design. Football fans will be happy. They got the stitching like it's a football. They got the freaking football in the heel. And if you're a fan of New Heights, they also got New Heights written on it. So that's cool.
Nah.
And
no, this is sweet. These are awesome, man.
As always, they got the Olakai quality, which is my favorite part.
And the quality is just so fucking good, man. This thing right here, this is why I always hated the thong sandals, is because heavy guys.
Yeah, they rip them out.
They just fucking snap. These things aren't fucking going anywhere. You can tell that thing is in there.
And the other thing, most thong sandals are flat. What I like about these is that it's contoured for your actual foot. So it feels good on your arch. It actually has some structure on the bottom. So one of the downsides of wearing flip-flops a lot of the time is that you don't have any support at all for your feet. You're walking on like shitty foam. But here you're walking on something that's really been thoughtful in how they design it and support your foot, even though there's nothing else around it.
Oh, show them your signatures. Show them your signatures on the side of the shoe. That's pretty cool. If you look at the inside of the shoe, show them that. That's fun.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you signed these bad boys.
Look at that right there. Nice gold.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Got T. Kelce 87 on this side.
They also, every little box comes with one of these bad boys. This is going right on the fridge. Look at that man.
Wait, let me see. Where's mine?
Yeah, you got a little Jason in there.
That's that game day outfit by Jason Kelce right there.
Jason, you're getting a spot on the shelf.
They also are dressier. They're dressier, so if you want to wear them with a pair of pants, like it's good, they're still going to look good.
If you're going to a red carpet premiere, you got them.
I got a free koozie.
I actually wore when I was nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year. I had Olakai sandals on the field in my full suit.
You would have thought this guy grew up on the island. Jesus.
I mean, I wish. Hawaii is so awesome.
I want to go back.
You can get these at KelceClubhouse.com. I believe they are available now, I would presume. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have us talking about them on the show.
Available now.
You will not regret it. This is the best sandal flip-flop I've ever put on. I've tried a bunch of different brands.
Oh, yeah.
And
with summer coming around, come on now, baby. Get those toes out in the sun.
And obviously, if you're a New Heights fan, you're going to want the collab. But if you're not into the collab, they still have great products at Olakai. You'll like. They have something for you, I guarantee it. Quick reminder, before we get to the rest of the show, tickets are almost gone for our show.
Oh, they're
That's
almost gone.
For our live show at the Orpheum on June 15th. Can't tell you who the guests are yet.
Listen, the one we got could sell the stadium out by himself. So
it is very true. That is very true. Guaranteed to get the people going. And the last chance to send in your submission for the 4th annual Beer Bowl on Thursday, June 25th in Sea Isle. That's right. Entries officially close on June 10th. We will reach out that week to let teams know if you are included and have been accepted. Again, we're doing it bigger and better than ever. Very excited about Beer Bowl and all the festivities that week. We're going to have I think I can announce it. We're going to have a 250-gallon fish tank that holds beer not at Beer Bowl, but at the event before on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And if all the beer gets drank, $100,000 going to the charity. That's right.
Oh, our book, No Dumb Questions, is also available now. That's right. Check it out and put it in a bathroom near you. It's a great shitter read.
It is.
Available on Amazon, Kelce Clubhouse, as well as All Things Kelce, or wherever you get your books. That's right. We're also on audio.
It's also fun rereading some of the dumbass shit we've said. Question from a 92%er Noah via the Heights hotline. What's up, fellas? I'm a Lions fan, but I love the show. I'm 18, so I'm not a parent, but I was going to ask what advice you would give to a parent that wants to teach their kid how to be better at golf. I'm really bad at golf, guys, and I know I need help. I need you to help. So please help me. All right. What did we say? Did you say I'm 18, so I'm not a parent? What the fuck does that mean? This is hilarious reading. Such a weird way to ask us to help him with his golf game. Hey, I'm 18, so I'm not a parent. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Where are we going with this?
Man, the more that I look at every page because I'm not reading, the more I'm just like, I am saying the most minimal things in your paragraphs. You just have these rants.
No, dude, you got the biggest part of this golf one. I said my number one thing.
This is the
What's
best,
that?
Travis.
I can't read.
You got to have a good relationship with the person squirting, Travis Kelce.
Squirt
Check
Squad.
that book
Squirt
out,
Squad.
folks.
Squirt Squad.
That's going to do well.
And finally, no new episode next week. Just taking a quick bye week before our live show in Los Angeles. Just want to make sure we, dot our I's and cross our T's and make sure that show's the best thing ever. So we'll miss you guys for a week, but we'll be right back at it after that. And that's it for new news brought to you by American Express.
Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Enterprise.
Enterprise is on corners across the country. So during soccer's biggest tournament, they're turning every corner kick goal into a chance to win a car.
That's right. The moment a corner kick is called, post on X, hashtag on every corner, hashtag sweepstakes at Enterprise. And if it's a corner kick goal, you could win a car.
Winners may pick up their prize cars at an Enterprise or an Enterprise car sales location on a corner near them.
With over 1,000 corner kicks expected, that's a lot of potential goals and a lot of cars. And at this rate, we're convinced Enterprise found an infinite car glitch.
Ooh, we love a good glitch. For more details on how to play, visit oneverycorner.com.
No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of the 50 U.S. states and D.C., Puerto Rico, Canada, Ireland, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Spain who are 21 and older. Sweepstakes ends July 19th, 2026. Void where prohibited. Prize awarded if a corner kick goal is scored. For entry details and official rules, visit oneverycorner.com.
Thank you to our sponsor, American Express.
After years of traveling, I learned I want my vacation to start as early as possible, even like before I even get on the plane.
I don't think that's just you, man. I think everybody is in line with that. And that's why people who travel a lot talk about the American Express Platinum Card.
Because when you're a card member, the airport doesn't feel like the airport. It feels like part one of the vacation.
Talking about the lounges?
Yeah, the lounges, because with Amex Platinum, you can enjoy access to the largest global lounge network compared to other credit card companies as of July 2025.
Yeah, it makes sense. You stroll in, find a peaceful place to relax, and enjoy a spot to recharge, giving you travel confidence you need through comfort.
All right, now with premium travel benefits and award-winning services, there's nothing like Platinum.
Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withplatinum. Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
And as an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
God, it's making me want to barbecue right now. And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26. All right, now let's get to a little bit of that out of the house, brought to you by Home Depot. Jason, another golf tournament.
That's right.
Nice.
Third Foundation B Philly underdog golf outing. It was awesome, man. Second year we've done it now at Rolling Green. Rolling Green have been great hosts and, and very kind of us to let us use their facilities and beautiful golf course to throw this thing. I mean, we had a lot of fun this year. You know, obviously, a ton of people bought foursomes to support B Philly. Got some great sponsorship. Toyota was a presenting sponsor. Shout out to them for really shelling out and making this thing really raise a lot of money for some charities and some families in the Philadelphia area and some kids.
Fuck yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, you put a bunch of fun people on a golf course, you're going to have some fun.
All right now.
When you pair that up with Chris Lilly, an award-winning barbecue guy, my guy Chris, making that thing. So he's the Big Bob Gibson's down in Decatur, Alabama, home of the Alabama white sauce. He came up and was making some chicken wings on hole 3, the par 3.
Oh, man.
He made some brisket and some ribs the entire day, smoking those things.
Man, sometimes the grease from those wings can get on the hands though. So you got to have the wet wipes. You got to have the wet wipes. In hindsight, it wasn't the best for a par 3. I definitely made sure to hit my tee shot first. So I cannot blame that for my errant par 3 shot. But no, Chris Lilly came down on behalf of Kingsford. So we had a lot of support, as well as we had an Elvis impersonator rolling around. What?
The King was there.
King?
The King was there. We had a mariachi band that played on one of the par 3s, as well as hung around playing after the day. So, dude, we had a complete blast.
It sounds epic.
Our foundation and our entire team, it was a whole hands-on event to pull this off. So it was awesome, man.
I fucking love it. Well, did I hear that Philly Santa get hit with a golf ball?
I mean, he was acting it up a bit, but we have a hole.
What?
We have a heckling hole. That's one thing we've done the last 3 years. One of the reasons I wanted that, I wanted everybody at the event to feel what it feels like to be a Philadelphia athlete, right?
Nice.
To feel how passionate somebody can be talking crap to you while you're trying to do a job. So we put hecklers on one of the holes. Our third year doing it. And my guys did not disappoint. Some of the best Philadelphia Eagles fans and really Philadelphia sports fans around. My guy Dunphy, you notice him.
Oh, yeah.
With the big old.
You notice him.
The big old fanatic around the belly button. You know, Maniac Malloy. I mean, I can't list all these guys because, I mean, it'd be too much. But they come out every year and support. So shout out to all those guys. And Santa, who's also one of the biggest fundraisers for Eagles Autism Foundation this year. So Santa's been doing some giving. But yeah, we had some exploding golf balls and he made it look like it hit him in the eye.
Oh, we got a video. Oh, the exploding golf ball.
Santa! So if you keep playing that, I was on the hole over and I saw Santa go down. So I administered CPR.
You saved Santa.
I think I actually almost broke his ribs.
I mean, if you're doing it right.
No, we had a blast, man. We had some outstanding celebrities there. We had Coach Wright. We had Phillies there. We had Flyers there. We had former Eagles teammates of mine. I mean, it was an awesome day. We raised a lot of money. So shout out to everybody that participated. Thanks for coming.
Got the swag bag bucket.
Yep, that's right. Swag bag bucket. We had some takeaways. Little Tom Coyne recently wrote a book. Some Hank sauce. Hank sauce, hot sauce. Nice. That's right. Some golf balls. Yeah, I mean, some standard things.
What about this beer cart, dude?
Oh, so Garage Beer had a bunch of these made. I got one in the garage.
Dude, you have one of these at the house?
I do. Dude, it's fucking awesome. We need to get you one. As a fellow employee of Garage Beer, we need to get you one.
Dude, this is so fucking epic.
Dude, they're fucking awesome. They're fast as shit, too.
Well, I don't want it to be going too fast. How fast is this thing going?
I mean, not like
they're getting up to 15, probably 12, 15 miles an hour.
You're probably somewhere between 20 and 25.
Oh, shit. You better put on a helmet, boys.
That's right.
We're going to be drinking what's in that cooler.
I want to take it down to the beach and ride around, but I'm nervous. I'm going to get a ticket riding around a cooler with freaking electric motors on it. But
yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Well, as long as you're not drinking the beers, I think you'll be all right.
I mean, how much is the ticket?
Yeah, you can pay those things, right?
Yeah, your license is suspended, Jason. Okay, perfect. I'm going to need that back.
All right.
It's quite the inconvenience.
Well, it looked like a fucking awesome time.
It was great. Kai was killing the ball. Kai's team came in second.
Really?
Dude, I think having a woman is kind of cheating because you get a tee shot up there.
Jason,
for a scramble.
No.
No,
it's no. Don't do that.
I mean, Kai, when she hits it well, it's going like over 200 yards. And she's teeing off in the red.
I believe it. I don't know. You're right. Man. You might need to make a rule next year that Kai doesn't get to go from the red tees.
I mean, we also had a woman on our team, and she was doing some great tee shots. We also struggled, but anyways.
Well, I love it, man. Shout out to B Philly, everybody that participated, man. It looks absolutely electric, and can't wait for next year, man. I gotta find my way to get up there and get a piece of this action. All right, now that does it for Out of the House, brought to you by Home Depot. Home Depot has everything you need, right?
Yeah, they do. All righty, we're gonna get to our interview with Caleb Williams. You're gonna want to check this one out. This conversation is brought to you by Mentos Gum. So say yes to fresh.
Oh, I always say yes to fresh. Let's hear what Caleb has to talk about.